there, I'm Dr. Anastasia Jones, and this is Sage Health TV. This is your weekly health booster. So I love talking about anything that helps our brain. Recently, last week, in fact, Medscape released an article saying that 1 in 9 people over the age of 40 or at the age of 40 are already experiencing cognitive decline. So I want to talk about something that can help your brain function a little bit better. They are a class of substances called nootropics. Basically, these are either synthetic or natural substances that support cognition. They increase memory, attention, and focus. I'm going to focus on the more natural end of the spectrum. I have a few that I really like. Once again, these are things that are to be considered a nootropic. It has to enhance cell-to-cell communication. It has to be neuroprotective. It has to, or should support thought processes under stress and should enhance memory. So I'm going to talk about 3 of my favorites. My very top one is something called L-Theanine. A lot of people have heard of this for stress, anxiety. There have been some studies on ADHD for it. It's actually an amino acid that's derived from green tea. And what it does is it induces alpha brainwaves. And alpha brainwaves really help us with focus without being overstimulating. So this really great study came out that looked at just 50 milligrams of L-theanine being administered to people, taking it orally. And then over the course of 15, 30, 60, and 100 minutes, they measured alpha brainwaves, and they were increased across that whole spectrum. And that's a really low dose, so that's very encouraging. Something else I love is magnesium. Now, magnesium is my all-time favorite supplement. If I had to be stranded on a desert island and I could only bring one supplement, it would be magnesium. Now, as far as nootropics go, this type of magnesium is called Magnesium Threonate. It crosses the blood-brain barrier, and what it does is it actually helps generate ATP. Magnesium is a critical component of ATP, which is that mitochondrial energy maker. We have that in our muscles, we have it in our brain, and it also increases neuroplasticity. Which is a great topic. We're going to save it for another time. And then finally, another one that I'm really enjoying right now is called CILTEP. And what that is it stands for chemically induced long-term potential. And what that does is it helps the brain to not just focus, but establish and keep connections and memories. And it is what they call a stack. So, these people that are into nootropics, the biohackers, different people, doctors have put together these combinations of things that actually work synergistically. And this particular one has acetyl L-carnitine. It has artichoke, which increases cyclic AMP in the brain, which is really important for cognition, focus, memory. A little DLPA and coleus, and this is a really good one. So these are all things that may be of benefit for supporting the brain. I am going to say that there is no such thing as a silver bullet, right? You cannot out-supplement bad habits or choices. So this is not a replacement for good nutrition, good sleep, or stress reduction. But if you want a little boost to your brain, consider a nootropic.